Let's suppose that the trinomial meaning we have three terms, that we wish to factor is 3x squareds minus 8x's plus 4. Well, we know that our final answer is going to look like this. Binomial times binomial. And we also know this because we've had some practice with multiplying, that the answers are going to go on the outside of the rectangle, and 3x squared minus 8x plus 4 is going to go on the inside. Well, we know that the 3x squared, the x squared term always goes in the upper left-hand corner, and that plus 4, the constant term, is always going to end up in the lower right hand. And the tricky part is figuring out what goes here and here. We know that this and this must add up to the negative 8x. This is where we do a diamond off to the side. So the numbers that are going to go here and here, they have to add up to that number. And the numbers that go here and here, they have to multiply to the 3 times the 4. So 3 times 4 gives us 12. So we're now trying to think of two numbers that add up to negative 8 and multiply to 12. And the answer in this case is that if you take negative 2 and you multiply it by negative 6, that gives you positive 12. If you take negative 2 and you add it to negative 6, you get negative 8. So what I'm going to put inside the rectangle is negative 2x and negative 6x. And the reason is that these two, the reason for the x's is that these two need to add up to negative 8x. Okay, so we got the inside. Our answer is going to come from getting the outside. Here's how we do it. Cover up the bottom row. Here we have 3x squared and negative 2x. We're looking for the greatest common factor of those two expressions. So 3 and negative 2 have no common factors, but we can factor out an x. If you get that part, everything that comes afterwards is going to be cake. Because now we can say x times what gives us the 3x squared? That would be 3x. Now 3x times something here must give us the negative 6x. Answer is 3x times negative 2 will give us the negative 6x. What about this position? Well, we know that the negative 2x is the product of x and whatever goes here. So x times negative 2 is negative 2x. And we can do a quick check by making sure that this number is in fact the product of this and this. And we're right in this case. Negative 2 times negative 2 gives us 4. So our answer now is going to be x minus 2 multiplied by 3x minus 2. And that's how you factor using the generic rectangle.